Hello friends and family that are watching this, or the one or two of you that are here. Welcome to a little reboot of my channel. I've been meaning to get some Let's Playing going on this thing for quite a while now, and I finally have a brand new computer! Isn't that awesome? Had this sucker for about, two and a half weeks, and it's time to test it out. And I wanted to have a little fun with a little game called DmC Devil May Cry. It's a reboot of the Devil May Cry series, and it's a well-known spectacle fighter, and I want to start us off with the intro scene because I've played through this game numerous times already, and we can't do the intro scene unless we go into the extras section here. So let us start right off. No more bullshit, let's just get the show on the road. And as you can see, yes, you can customize your controller setup. I'm not using a controller, I'm using keyboard and mouse. I have subtitles enabled. We will have little prompts showing what my controls will be, and I'll talk about them when we get into the game. I'm not quite sure which particular city this is. I almost want to say it's Detroit. I don't know if there's anyone from Detroit that might think I'm silly, but I'm actually gonna keep shut during the actual cutscenes, so enjoy.
No, you can't have more time. You know the terms, you know the consequences. No, this is not a veiled threat. This is a direct one. Should you fail to comply, the collapse of the economy will be on your head. I will make sure that you are stripped of power, shamed, and hated. Is that clear enough for you? Yeah. Friday it is then. You have a good night, Mr. President.
Did you get it, my darling?
Over $1 trillion.
Oh.
Soon I will own everything worth owning. I will control the world through debt. I have absolute power.
The world is at last your bitch, as am I. Nothing left but to grab it by the hair, bend it over, and... What's the matter? What's the matter?
A loose end.
A loose end, what?
The son of the traitor Sparta. Dante.
Him.
He's still out there.
The hunters will find him. They found Sparta in his war. And when they do...
I will rip open his chest with my bare hands and feast on his beating heart.
So, as you can see, this game's got a little bit of the crude humor. And at first when this game came out, seeing this intro scene, I wasn't too particularly impressed because this particular lifestyle, I apologize if you're into the club nightlife and things like that, but a lot of people that I've seen that are these kinds of people are kind of scum and douchebags, not gonna lie. But the DmC reboot was met with a little bit of criticism, especially in the aspect of Dante's redesign. He doesn't have the long flowing red trench coat anymore. He doesn't have the traditional white hair. He's now wearing a wife beater, a jacket, and he's got short black hair. There's a DLC that I have, which you guys might have seen on my test video, that shows the classic Dante. Still looks a little bit different from the regular one, but you know how it is. But I just want to say with this game that I have had great fun with it. It is not a bad game by any means. The first intro stuff kind of set me off a little bit because I was kind of like, oh, smug, YOLO, swag, 420 bullshit. But the game is a lot of fun, and I hated Dante at first for his personality, not his looks. But after he realizes who he is, he became a little bit more relatable. So here we are, guys. DmC Devil May Cry. Let's have some fun, shall we? Now, let's get started with a new game. We're not going to do anything crazy here. We're going to do Devil Hunter mode. Actually, let me show you my skins here real quick. I've got an orb harvester and an item finder. They won't really come into play that much. And we will be playing on the standard setting for Dante. I've also got Classic, Dark, and Neo Dante. Like, really, there's not really much of a difference between these two. Look at that. I paid, like, $4 for these 3 costumes, and the only one I feel really worth using is the Classic one. But we're going to be playing as the redesign. I hope you don't hate me too much. And we're going to be playing on Devil Hunter, which is essentially the normal difficulty when you're starting a brand new save. And would you like to see tutorial messages? Yes, we want to make it feel like that you guys are actually playing this game with me. Once again, I'm not playing with a controller. I'm using an actual mouse and keyboard. And surprisingly, they're quite... oh, really? We did this already. I can skip this. Thank you, game. I didn't know that the intro sequence would play again. That's actually quite funny. Now, let's have another cutscene. Kinky. Charming, Dante.
Who are you? What do you want?
You were careless. You left a trail. Now he's on to you.
What are you talking about? Who's on me?
The hunter demon. He's here.
They should have had some Jaws music here because he's coming from the water.
He's dragging you into limbo. It's too late. You're gonna have to fight your way out.
And so here we are. One of the main advantages this game has
Shit. Back in limbo.
is its level design.
Bad day for a hangover.
You should not drink like me, buddy. Okay, this next sequence I thought was just a little ridiculous.
Fucking claw off my trailer.
What are you, Dante? Trailer trash? See, now I know this part's gonna, like, all the girls, if there are any that watch these videos, they're gonna probably love this part. It's Dante's butt. See him almost naked. And now the gameplay begins.
Missed.
Smug, Dante, smug. Lesser Stygians.
Time for a little rebellion. You wanna fight? Let's go.
I don't know what it is. I actually kind of feel like I'm about to get in a fight. But I don't have a lot of moves at the moment. As you can see my little controls down there. Just breezing through these guys. Oh, let's do a launch, shall we? Dun, 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 ah. Helm splitter for a good measure. Glorious. These guys aren't too hard at all. That's probably one of my biggest complaints about the controls in this game is the dodge key is shift. it's always been more natural for me to use space, and that's what I'm going to use for the most part. Yeah, here we go. We've got some red orbs. These are going to be used for us to upgrade our... Well, no, not upgrade our moves. That's the white orbs. These are going to be used to buy items. Specifically, I'm going to be using them mostly for health crosses myself. There's our white orbs. These are going to be used to get some new moves. Simple enough. Not much of a challenge at all.
Dante, this way.
Who said that?
Who said that indeed? Might have been somebody named after a cat? Maybe? Oh, crap. I meant to say named after an animal, and I just gave her name away. Haha! Oh. And these guys here, we call little blood boogers. Just slice them. Same with that trash can that was over there. We slice them and they get us a couple of red orbs. They don't really give us a lot. They don't really shower you in red orbs like they used to in the older games. Take a look here. You can see a bit of Dante. Him and his wife beater and a giant sword on his back. Such a charming young man. Someone we can all aspire to be.
My guns?
Gotta go. We all remember when I did this part last time. I went too fast and glitched out the game. I don't think we'll be able to do it this time, especially since I don't have my Angel Glide. Oh, jeez. Get on the trailer, get on the trailer. Run, 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 run. And got the girls.
Ebony, Ivory, I miss you girls.
Beautiful. Oh, hi there, buddy. Hi, buddy.
Target practice. Right on cue.
And here's our girls, Ebony and Ivory. And as you notice, my melee weapons, for the most part, or my melee attacks, were with the left button, left mouse click, and my ranged attacks are with right mouse. Let's just take care of this asshole, shall we? Simple enough. They want to dodge those. Whoa! Easy, Dante. Oh, we want to stay out of those. Those things hurt. I really don't have to do this, but we just gotta exemplify the fact that Dante has guns. Death Coil is probably one of my favorite Rebellion moves. Without a doubt. I don't really have a lot of moves at the moment. It's okay. Oh, hey guys. I was wondering why the music didn't change. Oh! That was a little close. There we go. And I love the stylized end to the fights too. It's just that little slow motion. It's quite great. I love it. Now let's move on. These guys are creeps. They don't really do much. Just give you a couple... Oh.
Don't shoot. My name is Kat. I'm not a demon.
Just a couple red
I'm
orbs.
still in the real world. You're in limbo.
How come I can see you clearly?
I'm a medium, a psychic. I can phase into limbo and communicate with you. I can see you, talk to you, but I'm not actually in limbo with you.
If I pull the trigger?
I'll die. I'm risking my life here for you. I want to help.
I don't need your help.
The hunter has dragged you into limbo. I can get you out.
I've been down here before. I know how to get out. You fight whatever shit-sucking demon dragged you in here.
You don't want to fight the hunter. He's not your regular demon. Follow me, now.
Isn't Dante such a smug sweetheart? I hate this asshole. Well, at least in the first part. Just not relatable. It makes you just want to punch him right in the mouth. Oh, you hear that? There's a lost soul in there. But I can't get through this little doorway because this actually requires a weapon I do not have. That's okay though. I may come back for collectibles that I hadn't collected before. Maybe if you guys are okay with that. Ah, what a charming face. Much different than the Lost Souls of Doom, to say the least. And these guys help finish our mission bonus. Give us a better score at the very end. We've got little side paths, a little bit of exploring to go around here. What we have here is a copper key. Alright. Gonna get some more blood boogers out of the way. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I channeled the count there. You know you love it. Arcade machine, evil. Radiator, evil. Death machine, awesome. This is where the fun begins. Coink, you're dead. Batter up. Batter up. Batter up. Come on. Okay, you guys aren't playing nice with me. Ow. Oh, ho. So much for a flawless run. I really was not going to go for a flawless run anyways. Ooh. Love the stylized combat in this game. It's quite enjoyable. Very fluid. The game is running at a solid 60 frames per second for me. I can get most games like Battlefield 3 to run at like 90 plus. As you can see here, I just received an upgrade point. I have 4 at the moment, but that's mostly because of another DLC that I had. I'll explain about that probably a little later. Oh, okay, so it just did that prompt for every single one that I received. And I'll just slice you once and you're dead. Works for me.